Hello and welcome back to Tesla News. My name is Marian and I'm your host today. I'm glad to have you back here on my channel. And if you would like to be part of my journey here, talking about Germany and Tesla in the world, then please do consider subscribing to my channel. I would really appreciate that. So what we are talking about today is Giga Berlin and the further expansion, and that is a very big expansion. And this means Tesla is going into the European market in 2 years with full speed in a pace that we have never seen before. Because we talk about an expansion that is not only for Model 3 guys, so that is going to be exciting. Now, looking into the trees here, this is footage from Tobias Lind. His channel is in the description. He's doing great footage from Giga Berlin. And this is the area that Tesla is currently owning and that they are expanding the factory on. Now, we do know that Tesla is already doing a pretty good job when it comes to the Model Y, but demand is very high and a lot of frustration is out there because of the long wait times, but more products are going to come soon. Now, the expansion is already happening since Friday. They started already cutting trees. And just for your information, to clarify that, they don't need any permit for that. They can work on their own trees, on their own land, like whenever they want. They just didn't do it so far because they didn't need to, but they can do it without any permit, just to clear that up because there was some confusion online. Now, for these entire trees, they're going to recycle them. They're going to build playgrounds with that. They're going to find ways to do something nice with all these trees. They're going to build new trees as well. That is kind of the deal they are doing here in Germany. I find that a nice way to do it. So you cut trees away and you place them somewhere else again. So a nice way to go with it, and as well good for the image of Tesla. Now, for the initial plans, that is what we saw 2 years ago. We clearly see that we have the factory on the left side. This is just the first stage, guys. So it's going to continue like that. 2 buildings on top. It's not clear in which way they're going to be built, but I would believe it could be that way. That is the old plan. And we clearly see 2 future production facilities. That would mean we not only have a Model 3, we could also see, if we look 2 years ahead, it is not insane to think that Tesla is going to build a small EV in Germany as well. To be exact here, Model 3, without a doubt. It could be that way, the buildings. I believe it's going to be the other way around, but we will see that. And I believe Tesla is going to be Model 3, Model Y, and a future smaller EV that we have always talked about. And there is still some space on the right side on top of the orange square. There's still some space to build a very small production, if it's Model S and X, or maybe even a Cybertruck production. They could do that as well there. But we will see if Tesla is actually planning to do that. But I think there's still some more room to actually build even more construction if they really plan to do that. Now, this clearly shows that Tesla is planning to expand in Germany. That's not like they're abandoning all the plans. It looked like that before, and many people said it was a wrong decision to go to Germany. I believe it is the right decision, but I believe Tesla has learned, and I believe they will be much more efficient in its way to get everything done. So they have learned about the struggle to build new things, and this is another example here because of the fence lizard. This cannot be a construction site for another 12 months. It is crazy to think about these small hurdles here. Again, I think Tesla has learned based on what they have done in the first phase of production. And now I think they will have already a plan when it comes to the water usage. They will have already a plan how to approach the local citizens. So I think at the end of the day, it's going to play out. And there will be a lot of people saying, sadly, a lot of bad stuff about my country. But I believe this entire process that Tesla is moving so fast is also helping the German industry to understand back to their roots that innovation cannot happen in a slow pace. It has to happen fast. You have to act fast. And in Germany, many people say it would be nice to have Tesla speed. And I think this is already showing the impact of Tesla into the German economy. But I'm going to give you some more insight why Germany is very important. First of all, looking into China, 25 to 30,000 new orders in the past week. This just is showing the insane pricing power Tesla has. It is just crazy what Tesla can do. Just reducing prices, creating new demand. If they get too much demand, they can increase prices again. This is the way how Tesla can play with demand. It is just the power of the brand Tesla that they can do that. Many other companies are not able to do it in that fast way. Now, talking about Megapacks, Slovenia is getting a new project here with 60 million euros. It's supposed to give access to 20 megawatts to 40 megawatt hours of power. Sadly, in Germany, we have 50% of alternative energy like solar and wind, but we're not talking about so much about storage. And this is something I believe Tesla could be working on in Germany as well. Now, giving you a small comment why I believe it is very important right now with the actual factory already in Germany to expand it. We first of all see a lot of production happening in the US, and we also see that more and more companies move to the US. We also see that a lot of supply chain stuff is happening here, so you're not dependent anymore on other countries as much. Now, if you're a German customer of Tesla or European customers, you currently see the downside of long delivery times, long distance to travel with your product. So from carriers moving from Shanghai to Germany, this is all not the solution for a long-term growth strategy. And I believe the factory in China could supply Chinese market, Australian market, other Asian countries as well. There's a lot of demand in the Asian Pacific area. They don't need to transport cars to Europe once Tesla is having a Model 3, smaller EV, Model Y in Germany. And I believe that is the solution here. We are looking into more local production, and that is what Elon Musk has said many times. I believe it's the right decision. It will take some time. The journey will continue, like the journey will continue here in Austin. We all know that once this building is ready to go and it has max capacity, they could build another building on the same area they are currently owning. So there is more potential here, and I believe Tesla is going to grow in Germany, and we will see how German car makers will react to that. It's going to be a very interesting time. I'm glad to have you here. If you want to be part of my journey, do consider subscribing. I would really appreciate that. And I do wish you a wonderful weekend. Thank you very much for being here today. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.